Hello and welcome along. Today we're back on Dusty Cove and we're going to be doing some forestry work because as it's Friday, we're doing some forestry on a Friday. For those who are long-term viewers of the channel, you'll know that I used to do forestry on Friday every week. So yeah, we're resurrecting it for 1 week and we're going to go and do some forestry on Dusty Cove. Partly because I haven't seen anybody else do it yet, so yeah, I fancy doing a bit. So we use the Fent 720. We've got the stepper trailer here, and we're going to try and build up a bit. So we're going to go and cut some logs and load them up onto this, and hopefully earn a little bit of money from it to get some more equipment. So we'll see how far we get with this. The wood yard, the lumber yard, is actually quite close to the woodland, which is nice. And we won't go too far into the woods. We're going to go and find a nice area to base ourselves. We're going to pick all the logs up with the trailer, so... because we don't have any front loader or anything for it at the moment. Let's head this way. Lots of woodland here. Nice big woodland on this map. I want somewhere where I'm not going to get too much rolling. I'll head up the hill and see what's at the top of it. Wow. Now, I'm not going to be pulling logs up this hill because that is quite steep. Right, here is fairly flat actually. We'll head up to the top. Well, we have an area up the top here, so we'll head up here. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Here's an excellent area for us to do some work. Head up to the right a bit. On the left a bit. There we go. Right, so we do have a chainsaw. And we'll get cutting. So we want 4-meter lengths for our trees. Wow. These are nice big trees as well. It'll only take 2 or 3 to fill. There we go. At most. Right, so let's measure the trailer. So allowing for a little bit of space. Yeah, we don't want more than 4 meters. 4 meters will be absolutely perfect. Right, so. There we go. There's 1. 2. 3. The first thing I want to buy is a log grab. Now we only have 1 front loader, so I'll have to go and grab a front loader anyway doing this. But we don't have enough money at the moment to even buy that. So we need to go and get that. But hopefully this first load of logs should give us some much needed extra cash that we can go and use and pick up some bits and pieces with. Especially as these trees are nice and long. So we will see how full this one puts our trailer. I think it's going to make it quite full. There's quite a bit of wood here. And it should at the very least half fill it, I think. There we go, 9-1. And the end's gone. Right. Let's turn the measure off. Bring this round. This is where it's going to get interesting, because, yeah, whoa, okay. So how do we put the feet down? Change group control is 12. Okay, there we go. Yeah. This is always an interesting piece of kit to control. And down. There we go. To the next one. Remembering which button does which on my steering wheel. Far forward as possible, because it tends to move backwards anyway. Right, and then switch. Lift up the legs. We don't need to lift them very far because we're not moving very far. Again. It's quite a long old process to do this way. It's quite why I quite like having the lug forks on the front of the tractor. Having said that, this is not a way I've done it much, so it is refreshing to do things a different way every so often. Oh, I'm not happy with that. Happier with that. Yeah, much happier with that. Twist that right round. Get that right place. Right, and then drop it off. Oops. Seems the tension belts and switching between the two are on the same bit. Right, so I'm going to move into a position here where I can do two at once. Right, I want that because I want to put those down. There we go. Oh, wow. So this is first person view. I don't think I've ever done this with. Oh. There we go. Let's another try here. Wow, I'm amazed that I was able to do that as easy as it was. I've not seen anybody actually doing this in this view. I've never seen any forestry work really in this game done from this point of view. And it's actually not that hard. It works a treat. Right, we can't reach the next one, so there we go. Right, so we're going to have about half full trailer from this. And the beauty of that is that we then only have to get one more trailer's full, or one more trailer full, or one more tree, sorry. And this should bring us in a little bit of money. There we go. Right. And then down. And up. There we go. It's actually going to put quite a lot into this trailer. That's really good. I'm enjoying this angle. I really am. There we go. Got the feet up. So jump out and move it forwards and grab our last two. And we need to select another tree to do. Right. And then one more. Then we'll pick another tree. I'm quite pleased. I'm actually quite pleased with how much we got off this one. This has worked really well. Right, so right, lift the feet up, there we go. And pick another tree, because we are about half full, maybe just over. All these trees are really quite big. So we will cut this one. Like so. There we go. Yeah. No such thing as a small tree. There's our first cut. Second. That's 2. Three. Four. So 5. Right. These are nice long trees. Very nice long trees. 6. And one more, I think. Maybe. 7. Or maybe not. 8. Wow. 9. We might get 10. 9. We've got out of this. That's a good number. That is nice. Now, whether we'll fit all of these on here is a different matter, but we'll have a go. Might park up the second one. Jump on. And put the feet down. Switch over. Oh, I'm nowhere near. There we go. we're definitely not going to fit all of this tree on here. Because these are a couple of big, hefty trunks. Oh, I didn't want to move that. Never mind. There we go. Might be able to get this one as well. Yep, there we go. That still though, there we go, has a bit of that on. Looking at that. There we go. Right, let's get this loaded up. That's really getting quite full. Right. That's first three. Oh. I have made an error in that. There we go. Pick up the feet. So if we line up to the second one again, there we are. Yeah, we can get them in piles of 3. We're good. Whoa. Can't see very clearly at the moment. I don't think we're definitely not going to fit all of these on here. Think we might have to take what we've got and go and sell that and see how we do. Because I think, oh, that did fit on there. Okay, I can fit at least one more on here. I can see that there is a space for one. But I don't think I'll fit any more. yeah. I could put one more on here, but I think that would be pushing it. Yeah, that would definitely be pushing it. So let's put those on. I wonder what the key is to switch. Because I don't want to... Because we need to flatten this out on here. There we go. Put those on. And away we go. Right, let's go sell this. And see how much we make. That is a very nice amount of wood we have on the trailer. It's a very full trailer. So that was that's basically a tree and a half we fit on here. That is quite a lot. That's quite a lot of wood off a tree and a half. Whoa. Oh, we've still got the trailer, thankfully. And I'm very, very pleased to have the straps in this game. In 15, we would never have made it down the hill with that wood. No way. Right, fortunately the lumberyard is just here. And the wood sell point is around the back here somewhere, I think. Yep, there it is. So let's see if we can just drive into it and sell, or whether we need to unload as well. The answer to that is... I don't know. No, we have to actually unload it. Okay. Right. So around we go. This is why I like versions of the trailers you can get that tip wood, because obviously you then don't have to do this. So 601 for that. So that's £1,000 straight off. Whoa, 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 whoa. Another £1,000, so that's really good. Another 600. $56. Okay, so the really little pieces of wood, not worth loading on. You want the bottom half of the tree, basically. You want to load on here. The top half is next to worthless. Oh well, 188 for that. made a little bit of money from this, which is great. I may go buy a log fork, I think, so that next time we do this, it's easier to load up. Although it hasn't been horrible using this. I've been pleasantly surprised. Right. But this has actually been fairly easy using this. I've always, in the past, I think it's because I've come from 15 where using this trailer was horrible. There we go. So, yeah, we've made about 7,000 from wood sales there, I think. Which is fantastic. And that is where I'm going to leave it. As soon as I get this back in onto the trailer. There we go. Right. So, I'm going to jump off there. Turn the tractor off, and that is where I'm going to end it. All that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Goodbye.